Hello there. Hey, Bayek. It's Tuesday night on Meals Vlog. I've moved to Yorkshire. We eat pies up here. Quite a lot. That was the Railway Children version of Yorkshire, I dare say. We're having this tonight, so because on the live on Sunday when I made the harissa butter beans, and kale was one of the ingredients, so I had about half a bag left, and I did mention on that vlog that Jason and I often would have pie with just a half a bag of stale keen, steamed kale, and an onion gravy. And then I noticed I had a few new potatoes left, so I thought, oh, there you go, that fills the gap left by the butter beans, what took some of this here kale away from bag, making it not meal worthy. So that is what we're having. We're having Linda McCartney's deep country pie.
It's a classic.
Yeah,
it's a classic pie.
We've had this for years, haven't we? This kind of meal.
Yeah.
And the pie is absolutely a classic. I mean, it's been around 30 odd years. So, and this is a delightful meal, particularly if you like kale. It's a good way to get a good load of kale inside you with a really good, tasty, rich, thick onion gravy.
It feels like we've not had a gravy for a while.
We haven't had a gravy for a while, you're right. And today it's raining and almost autumnal.
It has felt quite autumnal today.
So this is the perfect antidote to that foulness out there. Linda McCartney's pie, new potatoes, kale, and an onion, and I almost forgot, an onion and shallot gravy.
Oh, yeah, fancy.
And a slice of bread for mopping up, obviously. We might even get some hot sauce. But there's the meal. That's why you're here. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means, don't you? Oh, I didn't even say on last night's bit. It was the first night of a brand new meals vlog.
Yorkshire boy made an appearance, didn't he? That's why.
But tonight we're getting early. Yay! Because we're off now. Up until we're back in work on Tuesday. So, yeah. Tonight we're recreating what we had a couple of weeks ago when we first got these big kebab breads from Lidl, because they didn't have the sliced focaccia in, which they've now got back in, by the way. What did I do it with last time? Oh, I did it with Vivera shawarma.
Oh, right, yeah.
This time it's with oomph, doner kebab style, with a large white onion and 2 shallots chopped in with it, and then fried. Underneath, kimchi hot sauce from Dark Fire Sauces, spinach at the side here with a little salad dressing, and mayo with sliced tomato. That's it, bye, love. No, that's the meal. It was wonderful last time we had it, wasn't it?
It was delightful. It was absolutely delightful, hence the reason for revisiting it, and also just the ease of being able to get the bread out of a packet and just kind of it just be there.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, this combination of things would go on anything, and I could guarantee it would be great.
Yeah.
You could stick it on a naan bread.
Stick it on 2 slices of bread.
Muffin. Damn right will it muffin.
Would it muffin?
It would muffin. Yeah, it would muffin. We are both really glad of the extended bank holiday weekend.
We are.
Obviously, you'll all be watching this next week, but I will preemptively say, I hope you all had a nice bank holiday weekend if you're here in the UK. I hope you made the most of it, and you also had a bit of self-care and some downtime as well, because that's certainly what we'll be doing.
We just...
Yes.
Did I hear the scamper then?
I think she was scratching in the kitchen. She stood at the back door.
With a child scratching in the kitchen at the back door. So, we're having a kebab, loves, with oomph kebab meat fried with onions, tomato and mayo, spinach and salad dressing on a lovely kebab bread from Lidl. Look at her ghost eyes. And Wednesday night again, dinner. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves, it's Thursday night, and we did our early year last night, but do a mini one. Yay! So, I said to Jason before, this, with the kind of brown crusty outer, is Typhon smoked tofu. We were only able to get it usually at Unicorn Grocery, which is
Back in there.
up our neck of the woods. But I think we got that from Lidl.
I think so.
During the first meat-free week of the year, I think. Could be wrong. Anyway, it was 4 days out of date, so I thought, right, better use that. And then I noticed they had a block of tofu that were also 6 days out of date. Got a lot of tofu, guys. Got a lot of tofu in our fridge. Yeah? So I did that with some sesame oil and some very dark soy sauce. Just put about a tablespoon of each in a bowl. Chucked the chopped tofu in there. Give it a good stir around. Fried it off. Then added the other one. And added a couple of tomatoes. I thought, tofu and tomato stir fry with rice and edamame. And in our case, bread and butter. And some more dark fire kimchi hot sauce. Not sponsored. I've just bought 3 more bottles.
We just happen to really like it, and it's really good.
It's an amazing sauce, so that'll be getting put on my tofu once I've tasted it, you know. Yeah, I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a short one.
It's been a pretty chilled day today, all told. We've got some stuff going on in the background, which we're not going to talk about on the channel. We might talk about it in the future at some point, who knows. So, yeah, a little bit of a full-on morning, but then a nice chilled afternoon for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, tofu and tomato stir fry, rice and edamame. It's what's for dinner, don't you know? Cheerio! Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Friday night. We've just come out of a lovely live chat with Jordan about VCO 2025.
Oh, yeah, it was proper nice.
And, yeah, just, you know, a nice live chat. So tonight we thought we'd have some simple air fryery. So we're having the plant pie. Funnily enough, we did our top 10 at Sainsbury's vlog today, which I'll link up there now. And these are Sainsbury's Plant Pioneers fishless fillets. Funny how your mind works, isn't it?
It's also quite traditional because it's Friday.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that, but...
Yeah. So we've got that. We've got McCain oven chips, and we've got a tin of Bachelor's frozen peas with some Sainsbury's frozen garden peas mixed in. We've got a mix of mayo, English mustard and chopped gherkin. I've not got no caper berries, unfortunately. And of course, bread and butter. And as you found it so interesting last time, I'm going to show you once again. Particularly because I've got fish. I did say last time I showed you my condiment usage that I'm very liberal.
And it's vinegar heavy.
Very. Good pinch of salt. And then, here's the bit you might find a bit gross. But I like my sauce on one end of my fish. Usually the end nearest the mushy peas.
Gross.
Because that kind of forkful. Whoa.
Yeah. Okay.
Delicious. Where do you put your sauce, Promise?
Usually here. I'm not going to do it.
No.
I need to do vinegar, salt, pepper. I'm not even ruling out getting a bit of hot sauce out of the fridge, to be honest with you, for the chips. Because I have really got into hot sauce with any kind of potato.
I know.
It's a match made in heaven.
Right. The construction continues and we'll be off. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves. It's Saturday night, and on what would have normally been a mukbang night, we're having a well-deserved night off. Because, as alluded to several times, we have stuff going on in the background, which we will no doubt discuss at some point, but not now. Now we just want to chill out. We need some us time. So this is what we would have been having on the mukbang, and we're still having anyway. Because as you know, we don't do out posh for mukbangs, we just make us tea. So it's our standard kind of Chinese platter, all the stuff we get from Wing Yip. So we've got satay sticks there covered in the sauce I always make from crunchy peanut butter and Encona hot sauce. We've got brown rice with chopped, they're like tofu skin drumsticks kind of. So 2 of them chopped into the rice with some spring onions. We've got king prawn, a vegetable style king prawn. It's got crispy vegetables inside. We've got a breaded soy drumstick. We've got vegetable dumplings, and we've got edamame. 2 plain paratha, which have puffed up lovely, they don't normally. And a sauce made from white rice vinegar, light and dark soy sauce, fresh chilies and spring onions.
It's a rather excellent and somewhat lengthy breakdown, but expertly done.
And why don't you do the shitting of your rice?
I could do, yes. I could do
because
that.
we don't only use this sauce for dipping our dumplings in, we also we feed our rice with it, so flatten it out like that.
I don't break mine up too much.
No.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then pop that to one side.
And then we get this lovely sauce with all the thick bits in it.
Let me do this.
Yeah, from above.
So a bit of that on there.
Lovely.
A bit of the old sauce as well. I mean, I put quite a bit on.
I do exactly the same. I think I showed mine last time, that's why I suggested you do yours this time.
We just save enough for dunking the dumplings, don't we? That's about it, really.
Yeah.
For me.
And there you go, we mix that in with our fork, and it's absolutely delicious. Isn't it, though?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful.
So there you go, it's our Chinese style platter with the stuff that we normally get from Wing Yip. Thank you for understanding us needing a break tonight, and we'll do a mukbang next Saturday, you know, for catch up. Chinese platter. Delicious. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves, it's Sunday night, and before I tell you about this, let's just whack up this picture here of the lovely shared platter we had today at the allotment in Manchester. It was beautiful. Jason and I just decided to do the sharing platter and had a no alcohol beer. It was 0 alcohol beer, wasn't it?
It was Heineken.
Yeah. And but it was like a slightly heavier lunch than we would normally have, so we're having a slightly lighter dinner than we would normally have. So we've got one of the Aldi brioche burger buns from the freezer, with one of the what they called that company, for goodness sake, just gone out my head. Gosh, spring veg burger.
I shall bring it in.
Yeah, it's the Gosh spring veg burger. There's English spring veg garden. There we go, super greens burger. And we've got a slice of Higher Life cheese on there, bit of mustard, bit of mayo, bit of ketchup, and that's it. And then I've done a couscous with garlic and lemon juice, and we've got a tin of the chickpea and carrot stew that is one of the regular tins available during Greek week at Lidl. So it's a proper throw together this evening, but we definitely wanted something, and something a little bit lighter would seem to be quite perfect, wouldn't you say,
It'll be spot on. Like Paul said, lovely lunch, great food, beautiful location, always nice at the allotment. If you're ever in Manchester, definitely worth checking the place out.
Absolutely.
But this'll be spot on for tonight.
Yeah.
Nice glass of red, bit of salt and pepper. Happy days.
Sunday dinner. Burger, couscous, and Greek chickpea stew. Lovely. Bye, loves. Hello, my loves, it's Monday night, and the last night of this particular meals vlog, and the last night of our holiday from work. We're back in tomorrow, it's Bank Holiday Monday. today, so hopefully most people have been able to enjoy it. The weather's been reasonable. Reasonable.
Today, you mean, specifically?
Yeah. And tonight, this was my whim tonight. I've been fancying it for the last few nights, actually. I wanted mash, veg and gravy. And that's exactly what we've got. So under the gravy there is a pile of mashed potato with garlic and spring onion. We've got julienne carrot, shredded white cabbage, cauliflower and broccoli florets and peas, and an gravy made with a red and a white onion and 2 shallots and 5 finger chilies, 3 green, 2 red. You might be able to see some little bits of the chilli in there. Bread and butter, obviously, last at loaf, so one will be going on Jay's list for Sainsbury's after work.
Yeah, most definitely. We don't do without bread in this house, do we?
No, because that would be foolish. But now and again, we love a meal like this. Just mash, veg and gravy. Nothing else. No meat alternative, no sausages. Mash, veg and gravy.
I was going to say, the vegetables are kind of the king with a dish like this, but really, for me, it's kind of the gravy.
Yeah,
the gravy's the king, really, isn't it?
Well, the gravy is the crowning glory.
Yes.
Of the meal.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I mean, I suppose the gravy brings it all together nicely, doesn't it?
It does. Saturates everything.
Plate full of veg, perfect to end the week, end the meals vlog, and roll into the next one, I suppose.
And we will get on with another episode of DS9. Oh, we're raving through it, Barbara.
Raving through it?
Yeah. So there you go, the final night of this particular meals vlog. A really tasty, nutritious meal. Mash, veg and gravy. That's it. Bye, loves.